First of all, I must tell you that all this, what I've seen this afternoon, is absolutely unbelievable. I from seeing smart children, smart classrooms, smart cities, smart nations, smart teachers, smart research, and smart presentation. Everything was smart. And I was wondering that the only thing left out, somebody who's not smart, is me, because for me, this was absolutely new, a great revelation as to where the education system stands today. Right from childhood, for a number of years, I've always been under the impression that when you go to the school, you'll have different teachers come every morning. Somebody will open your brain, and one person will put in mathematics. 20 minutes later, another teacher will come and put in geography. The third one will put in history. And then by the end of the day, they shake you up and you don't know where you stand, right? But what I see today is the development of the education system that has taken place. The research carried out by these students is something amazing. At this age, I didn't even know the spellings of research, right? But it is something which is fantastic. I do remember that a couple of weeks back, when we were talking about something with the education system, I was mentioning that the children need to get into research. And what Dr. Ramanathan acquainted us with, the whole process of research and understanding, is something which is very enlightening. But one very disturbing facet I noticed when one of the children, one second, please let me just get the name. Yeah, it is Miraj Fatma who mentioned that children at this age, her research said that children at this age are feeling stressed. Now, if after all the revolution in education that is coming about, and we are going through such high processes, then why the stress factor? So what is therefore disturbing is that if children are going to start feeling stress at this stage, then there is definitely something not right, right? And what I keep repeating at number of forums is, are we really shaping their future in the right direction? Are we giving them the wherewithal to face the challenges of the real life? This is a challenge which has appeared this century of COVID. So everybody's locked in, and but the stress factor is coming in. I don't know whether because of this digital transformation is it happening, or is it something which would have happened earlier? 1918, 1920, when we had the Spanish flu, I think everybody must have been locked in their homes. No television to watch, no videos to watch, nothing happening. I don't know how they went through it, but I definitely feel that we need to think. And if the success factor has to come in, then we have to relook at the wheel of life. The wheel of life, in my understanding, comprises of certain facets. And that wheel of life, if you go through, you realize that you ultimately achieve success. Your dreams turn into your visions turn into realities. You set goal for yourself, and then you come at the end to achieve what you want. Now, I'm so very glad that something which Dr. Ramanathan also talked about was the Sustainable Development Goals, a very important aspect of reality, and particularly SDG 4, which talks about the education system. Now, in that SDG, they've talked about providing an equal opportunity and skilling the people to take on the challenges. SDG 4 was followed by the National Education Policy, which unfortunately, because the lockdown is yet to fully crystallize. But for a change, we started thinking about how do we get out of this knowledge cycle and skill people? How do we get out of the knowledge cycle and make children start thinking? right? And what research and all are, these are some of the aspects where you got children to start thinking. Now, when you start thinking, then obviously you overcome certain fears that you have. There is somebody to guide you. I remember there's a cartoon which I saw of a quotation by Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein talked about that if you ask the fish to climb a tree, it'll spend all its life thinking that it's stupid, right? So the education system, and something which was talked about one of the teachers, I think Pooja mentioned that every child is unique. So you don't have to allow a template to be formed in your education system. The template will not give you the wherewithal to actually give a child what he wants to do. There should be no parent pressure on choosing the subjects that you want to do. And that's why, like Singapore, today we have our new education policy 2020 talks about providing the correct basis of education. We divided it very nicely into different compartments. The foundation program, we talked about the preparatory stage, the middle stage, and the senior stage where you are actually now well structured to take on things. But what is more important is equally that face the realities of life, understand what challenges are going to be provided to the children. And that's where the role of the teacher is going to come in. SDG 4, para C, SDG 4C talks so much about the teachers, bringing the teachers back to their actual role. And this is something which has again been adopted by our national education policy. There's going to be a lot of emphasis on bringing the teachers back into the prestige, or to put in the izzat that used to be there for a teacher. And so the challenge is now going to be for the teachers that if the system is going to recognize you, are you now equipped? Are you now acquired the necessary skills to take those children to the next generation? So thank you very much. It's been an interesting, educative session for me. And there's so much more to come, which
Thank you very much, Anilji. What happened? Where are you? Some issues?
No issue. I think okay, it was right.
Yes.
So I finished with what I wanted to say. I don't know whether everything was conveyed or not, but was that cut short? I don't know. But so finally, I'll reiterate what I've said. It is for the teachers to prepare themselves first, the teachers to equip themselves first, to skill themselves to be able to take on the realities of life, and they in turn are going to bring up the children in the right environment to face the challenge. And we hope that the moment we get out of this COVID sphere, this word stress will go out of the children's mind, because that is a great fear which has been created based on the survey carried out by children. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It was really very motivating, but I don't know, something was happening in between. And the way you have highlighted the performances of the children and Dr. Ram's overall insights about Singapore development in the field of education. So Anilji, it was like bringing life into the session. So you have brought the life to the session. Thank you very much. It was very, very encouraging. May God bless you always. And I request you to kindly be with us if you have some time, because we have many more presentations by the children and the teachers. So let me invite our next teacher, Afsara Khalil, kindly join us, and then please start your presentations.
Okay, am I audible to everyone?
Yes, you are audible.
So Hello everyone, myself Aksara, founder and principal of Tifli Playway. Thank you for joining in. I'm very glad to be a part of this webinar where people across the world are sharing their knowledge with